go that slow.
Space. The final frontier.
Hello, Captain Kirk.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, yes.
Its mission? To explore strange new worlds.
That's what they do.
Discover new life, new civilizations.
That's what you do.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Take that away. The enhanced CD-ROM version, yeah. With voice acting by the original cast. It's not bravely, it's boldly going where a SpiderMwa has never gone before. Yes. And I was quite surprised that this is a game actually made by Interplay. Take subtitles on. Yes, please. Ah, the good old
Demon World.
Demon World?
Well, the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration. The galaxy holds many surprises.
Indeed.
To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
A mock battle, huh? So the whole game starts with a battle. At least it's not the Kurabashi. Is it the Kurabashi? Kuyabashi? Something. It's the test that they do with every candidate for the academy at the academy. The last test, the unwinnable test of battle. Everybody knows that. Of course, James cheated on that one because hey, he's James T. Kirk. He can do whatever. Hayabusa? Yeah, I think it was Hayabusa. Something like that. Kurabashi, Hayabusa, something. Wait a minute, that's for you, Hayabusa. You're thinking of Ninja Gaiden.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
Thank you, Uhura.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Leonard Nimoy, this is why I'm doing this. To commemorate the memories of the original Mr. Spock, Leonard Nimoy, who passed away on Friday. May he rest in peace. Live long and prosper, my friend. Live long and prosper. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I should have read the manual or something before.
I don't know how long she can take it, Captain.
Don't worry, Scott.
Arming weapons.
Yes, do that, Chekhov. Yeah, double shot.
Estimates the Enterprise's warp drives have overloaded and exploded.
Well, that's
My engine.
sorry, Mr. Scott. I tried my best. I'm new to this kind of type of thing, even though I'm supposed to be the captain of the Enterprise already. But for me, as the player, this is all new, so you'll have to excuse me if I make your engines explode. Sorry.
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Yeah, there's no real damage, but still. Sorry.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
Ah, screw you, Patterson. Who asked you? We are James motherfucking T. Kirk. We don't give a shit what you say.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Thank you, Mr. Sulu.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
How about if they could, kind of fly somewhere else? We're kind of in the middle of crashing into each other here. Hi there, Cass.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Yeah, on screen.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect.
Uh-huh.
The description of the attackers vary. but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons.
Demons, huh?
Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Well, I'll make sure that I'll take as many red shirts with me as I can. And also, demons, really? I know that this show was really goofy at sometimes, but demons should be interesting. I know in one episode, McCoy saw Alice in Wonderland stuff, like he saw the giant white rabbit, and also Alice. He was pretty going off, being all cuckoo all of his head. Still, very interesting. Demons. Mount Idol. Pollux 5 sounds really familiar. It must be one of those. Must be one of those areas that they actually have gone to in one of the episodes before. It sounds really familiar. So how do I set coordinates then? See? No, that's computer. How about Pollux 5?
Topic not available, Captain.
How about demon?
Demon. Mythological term for malevolent supernatural entities in the service of the devil, common in many mythologies and religions,
True.
most notably Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and Hinduism.
That's pretty accurate. I don't remember any demons being in others. Of course, they have their own evil spirits, but they really don't call them demons. At least nothing comes to mind. They're only called evil spirits in other mythologies and religions, but these four main ones are what call them demons. Archons is another word they could use, yes. But mostly evil spirits. Especially in Japanese mythology, they call them evil spirits. Or in African religions. What else could we ask the computer? How about Mount Idol?
Mount Idol, a major mountain on Pollux 5, rising 5,360 meters above the planet's sea level.
Thank you, early GLaDOS. That's what I'm gonna call it. GLaDOS. It sounds like GLaDOS. It's not exactly like GLaDOS, but close to it. Okay, what else could we do? Could we ask the computer something else? Well, let's see if there's anything about our members.
Spock. Full name. Uncodable in English language.
Yeah, it's a full Vulcan name, of
First
course it is.
officer of the USS Enterprise.
Yep,
Spock is one of the finest science officers in Starfleet.
that he is.
And has been awarded numerous Starfleet and Federation decorations.
And he has died for our cause. Well, later on he will, but this is the early episode. This is the original TV show season stuff, pretty much, based on that. So he hasn't died in reality yet. How about Scott?
Scott Montgomery.
Uh-huh.
Full name. Lieutenant Commander Montgomery Scott.
Yep.
Chief Engineer of the USS Enterprise.
And one of the best.
Montgomery Scott is one of the most respected engineers in Starfleet.
He better be.
And has published numerous papers on starship engineering.
Yes.
Scott is considered the foremost expert on the engine systems of the Constitution-class starships.
Well, one thing you miss that you didn't give there, the information that he actually has designed some of those systems. That's why he's one of the experts. Or the foremost expert. He designed those things, damn it. How about Sulu?
Sulu Hikaru.
It's
Full
Hikaru.
name, Lieutenant Hikaru Sulu.
It's Hikaru.
Chief helmsman of the USS Enterprise. Sulu is considered one of the most capable officers in Starfleet.
Of course.
Hikaru graduated near the top of his class at the Academy and is considered an excellent military tactician.
Not to mention an excellent swordsman. Anybody seen that episode where he takes off his shirt and goes to fencing? It's one of those episodes where everybody goes crazy on the ship because of some hallucinatory stuff. At least that's what I remember. And also it's pronounced Hikaru, not Haikaru. Hikaru. It's a Japanese name, damn it. I hate it when Americans don't learn how to pronounce names.
Uhura. Full name, Lieutenant Nyota Uhura.
At least that she got right.
Lieutenant Uhura is the Chief Communications Officer of the USS Enterprise.
Yup.
Uhura is fourth in command of the Enterprise and is considered an expert computer analyst, specializing in communications equipment and linguistics.
Yeah, she knows how to translate stuff. That's why she's so good. And last but not least, Chekhov.
Daystrom, Richard. Widely considered the father of modern artificial intelligence, Dr. Daystrom is a legend in the world of computing. His duotronic circuits won him great acclaim. His multitronic experiments were less successful.
I do have the feeling that they got the sound file wrong there. That is not Chekhov that you just talked about there. Pavel Chekhov, Chief Navigator of the USS Enterprise. Ensign Chekhov has been decorated several times for valor. Oh, he is brave. Sometimes stupidly brave. Got anything on Kirk, the main man himself?
Kirk, James.
Tiberius.
Full name, Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Nice that they
Current
put there.
Captain of the USS Enterprise, the youngest captain in the history of Starfleet.
Indeed.
Captain Kirk has been decorated many times and is considered one of Starfleet's best officers and a superb military commander.
Not to mention also a womanizer. A heavy, heavy womanizer. James T. Kirk is just like, James Bond. He just goes with any woman he can find. One of those times he was decorated like a Christmas tree. Probably was. Maybe in some, maybe when he goes into official meetings or celebrations and all that, he has to wear all those decorations on him. He probably looks like a Christmas tree. Although I don't know. Usually when they have all kinds of military celebrations and all that, they don't really have any decorations on it. They just have an official suit. A Starfleet celebratory uniform. Or something like that.
USS Enterprise.
Yes.
Federation Constitution class starship. Currently commanded by Captain James T. Kirk.
Hell yeah.
On the fourth year of a 5-year mission of exploration. Its first officer is Mr. Spock. Its registration number is NCC 1701.
Yep. Oh, I can change. Spock. Talk to me, man.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system, sir.
Ah, of course. How stupid can I be? Press M for map. Or don't. They didn't give me any maps. So, those are shields. Is this the map?
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
Oh, that takes us to the star... to one of the bases, I guess. That's warp speed. That must be the targeting system. What the heck do these mean? These must be the engines, but what the heck is this? Ooh. Send a message. So what I do is I talk to Chekhov here. This is navigation. Good, good, good. Okay, so how do I know which where, what is what, and what is where? Oh crap. Does he have his gun with him? You never know, he might. After all, it is Chekhov, you know. So this is Pollux.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
Yeah. It's good to have the map, so I'm not totally blind, you know, going blind. Pollux 5. Okay, so that's Pollux 5. Really weird looking place, isn't it?
Message from High Prelate Robert Angiven, sir.
High Prelate Robert Angiven. High Prelate? What is a prelate? I guess it's some kind of a high officer. Hey there, Visual. I guess it's some kind of a high officer, because there might be a leader of the whole place. High Prelate. I don't know. There are, of course, some English words that still elude me.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you.
He's a priest.
Beam down and meet with him.
Sure, let's beam down and meet with you. Okay, let's go. Beam down.
We're not in orbit, Captain.
Well, how do I get into orbit? Would be nice to know. Is this being in orbit? Yep.
Entering standard orbit.
Thank you, Mr. Sulu. I think you will have the calm, Mr. Sulu. Or can I talk to Spock?
Pollux 5 has recently emerged from an ice age, sir. It's spring at the moment. Cool, but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna. Nothing unusual.
No demons are sighted yet? Okay. Thank you, Spock. Well, there is somebody that isn't here on the bridge, but we didn't check out on the computer. Bones.
McCoy. Leonard. Full name, Dr. Leonard McCoy.
Doctor is not a name.
Chief Surgeon of the Federation starship USS Enterprise. Dr. McCoy is considered one of the finest medical researchers in the Federation, but his techniques have caused him to be branded as a maverick in the medical community.
Well, he does have his own unusual ways of doing medical stuff by being a very brash and forward man, which is why we love him. Okay, so that was McCoy. So let's beam down to the planet and get rolling.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Oh, Scott is the one in charge. Cool. There's a red shirt. Yeah. Deep sounds. Yay! I'm having a nerd
This is so
gasm.
much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence, and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
Oh, well, it depends if it's good for us or anything. Better take your tricorder out and test stuff. That's how you find out if it's medicinal at all. McCoy. You don't just look at it and say, "Oh, look, it's a plant. Maybe we can use it for medicinal purposes." Yeah, it's not how it works. Got any insight there, Spock? Friend? I don't have any items. Okay. What can I do here? How do I... I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is how it works. The icons. All mining equipment use this road.
Spock raises an eyebrow.
As he always did. That was his unique mark.
Ensign Everts, who has never been this close to snow before in his life, gazes with childlike fascination at the ground.
And he will be dead in 5 minutes. I'm sure of it.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, the finest doctor in Starfleet, wishes that he were on a warmer planet.
He always complains about everything, doesn't he?
High Prelate Angiven waits patiently for you to decide what you will do next.
Well, what I will do next is actually talk to the man. Or at least talk to Spock.
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical.
True.
Yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen.
Well,
barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist.
well, in the past, in our world, Mr. Spock, we also believed in all that stuff, and there has been lots of cases when people have told us that they have seen a devil or a demon of any kind. So yeah, it may be illogical.
You need to investigate the possibility of disease, mental or physical, among these people before we go chasing up the mountains. Prelate and Given, may we see those who have encountered the demons.
They are already gathered in the chapel and will cooperate in any way with you.
Awesome.
First door on my right.
Cool. It's good to know.
I've never seen snow like this before. This is great.
Good
You
for
mean
you.
you've never built a snowman, Ensign?
Would you like to build a snowman? No, I'm not gonna sing that.
I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone would mind?
I think the captain would mind, or at least Spock, because throwing a snowball is highly illogical.
Well,
McCoy wouldn't mind.
Later, Ensign, we have work to do.
Of course, sir.
I like this dialogue. This is cool.
I don't know if the problem is real, the result of a new illness, or mass hysteria.
Could be all of
At
them.
the very least, there's an injured miner who needs my help.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
So I have choices to take, what I'm gonna say to this man.
Most High Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
Yeah, that is exactly the way Captain James T. Kirk would speak to a highly religious person, or any person at all.
Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
That's more like what he would say to McCoy or somebody, but not straight to the prelate here.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk.
We're gonna
of
go
the
with
USS
this.
Enterprise.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Usually it is in the, I don't know if it was in the original series, but in Next Generation in Starfleet it is said that they cannot interfere with another planet's politics and religion or anything like that. And we're pretty, well, they are just asking for our help. So I guess that doesn't really constitute here. After all, that is in the Next Generation, that is the main, pretty much the first rule of exploration in the Starfleet. That's at least that's what I remember. It's been a long time since I've seen any Star Trek, but I like Star Trek a lot. That's why I'm playing the game. Not only to commemorate the loss of Mr. Spock, but also because I like Star Trek.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
Well, that is actually a good question.
Demons? Gates of hell? This is the 23rd century.
That is more likely what McCoy would say, not Kirk.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected?
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
Okay, that's good.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
God damn, these other choices make him like an asshole.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God.
Oh, that's good.
We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canbury to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canbury was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive.
So apparently they didn't find any kind of gate of hell, any kind of gates of hell or demons or anything like that. There seems to be an indigenous life form that lives here underground, and you just happen to stumble upon them while they want to be living in peace. But after all, these are religious people, so they are bigots when it comes to other life forms, so of course they label them being demons. They just want to be left alone. I'm sure of it.
Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you see, man. Whatever you see. Got any insight on this, Spock?
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical.
I already said that. I guess there's nothing else we can do around here. So let's go through this door. He said that the people are in here that we need to talk to.